Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at Banknote Trading, where we take a look at the US dollar pairs in the Forex market. Today, we'll start by taking a look at Euro USD on the 4-hour chart, and we'll start by mapping out the current range that we're in. We've been saying earlier this week that it has just basically been a week of consolidation. It's been an upward channel. It has broken out of that channel, but didn't push down. The sellers didn't push it down further to the downside. So now it currently made another higher low from these lows. Didn't really take out any type of liquidity. Did not meet or did not touch the low that was forming inside the channel. So we're still trending sideways. Technically, this should go ahead and target the higher highs. It's just you can't put a confirmation bias on it because it has been so impulsive, has not given any type of retracement. It wasn't an ascending channel, and this was the corrective pullback, and didn't pull back far enough. Definitely didn't pull back far enough for me to take a buy, which I'd like to see it come back into discount in order to look for any buying opportunities. But technically, it should go ahead and take out the liquidity above these highs and then push further. It's just the fundamentals matter with these US dollar pairs now and the DXY. And when Trump speaks, everything matters. And what moves these markets, and definitely another thing that moves the markets for the Euro USD is the German bond news. So this could possibly go ahead and take out the highs. We'll be looking for any type of retracement, and then look for any buying opportunities to continue pushing prices higher. The market can't stay more irrational than most people can think, but this also could just the buyers could not be able to push this further, and then I'll be looking for any type of sales only if it start taking out this low or these lows, which I said you can go ahead. I would try to look for any type of selling opportunities back down at a discount, but I still be cautious about it because it has been so impulsive, hasn't been really giving back. So we look at any type of momentum shift, but right now in the early mornings of Friday, it has started to push up. The buyers have started to push up into higher prices. GBP USD, this is still currently in the same in the channel it's been in. Basically, all these US dollar pairs have been just consolidating this week, sideways, slightly higher. So no real buying opportunity because it's too high past the range. So this is the current range that it's in, the top of the range. I'll be looking for any type of pullback into discount in any type of demand area, but it hasn't done that. These dollar pairs continue to push higher, and GBP USD is still in its upward channel. It hasn't broken out like the Euro has, so can't really buy this high. You could possibly take out the liquidity sitting above these highs and then continue pushing higher prices to target the highs of the range, just like with Euro, or it could start taking out the liquidity under the channel and start pushing down. But like I said, fundamentals matter. AUD USD. So this was in a, well, let's go and map out the current range, the overall range. Essentially still trading sideways. I had a bull flag forming in previous videos, but it looks like it's already broken out of that. I wouldn't consider this going. It could obviously go ahead and target the highs, should theoretically target the highs, but when it targeted this high of the channel, seller stepped back in and reversed the price, but it only formed a higher low, did not take out any of the lows of the overall structure. So this is trading sideways in a sideways range from my perspective, somewhat like this. And in this type of situation, you'd be buying at selling at the top of the range in the top 75% and buying at the lower 25%. But I still don't know which direction after this range price will go in, and overall it looks like it's definitely still trading sideways, consolidating in a sideways triangle, attempting to break out and Like I said, fundamentals matter. It could break out to either side. It makes sense for it to continue pushing higher, take out the liquidity up here, and target the higher highs out of this range. It also makes sense for it since the buyers from down here weren't able to push past the break new highs. It could Aussie dollar could be getting weak, and it could go ahead and continue to push or switch direction and push lower. But right now, yes, this is still the high. But right now, we're consolidating sideways, just like with the other US dollar pairs. So you have to wait to see which type of momentum shift will take price either higher or lower. This wasn't enough for me to get involved because it did not break past the high of that range. So it's just range bound. NZD USD, this is still in its channel. Let's go ahead and map out the current range, overall range of price. So unlike Aussie dollar, this is still consolidating. Well, Aussie dollar is consolidating, but this is still in a slightly downward channel. The current price action, like we've been saying, it came in a discount of the overall range. Buyers weren't able to push forward. I was consolidating sideways, just like all the US dollar pairs this week have just been consolidating sideways, not really in a trending market. Fundamentals matter. I'll say that once again. I'm not looking for any buys right now. Possibly could have entered at the bottom of this consolidation channel, but right now it's too high to buy, and it can possibly go ahead and take out the liquidity sitting above the channel and take out the highs. But like I said, got to be in correlation with the other US dollar pairs, and also not looking for any sell setups. I'll wait to see what type of momentum enters the market. GBP AUD. Let's go ahead and map out the overall range, current range we're dealing with. And I was saying earlier, just like with the US dollar pairs, even the cross pairs have been in consolidation this week. This was forming an ascending wedge. Looking to see the buyers get weak and for prices to drop and take out the liquidity under the wedge. It has gone out and broken down out of the wedge, but this is as far as it's gone. This was questionable on whether the sellers have enough strength because it's been so impulsive. Hasn't been giving any type of pullback just because the squeeze. I mean, you'd expect for it to push further down, but right now it's only gone back to the low, the higher low that was formed, but didn't even come close to the actual low of the wedge. So not looking for any buys. It's too high for me to buy. Could possibly look for selling opportunities if it does start to take out this low, but we wait and see if the momentum picks up. GBP NZD, let's go and map out the current range. And just like GBP AUD, it's been forming an ascending wedge. Did break structure to the upside, but started to push back down. It broke out of the wedge. Now this has gone ahead and hit the low of the wedge, taking out the liquidity under those lows. But waiting to see if momentum can pick up. It looks like it can possibly send prices lower, but I don't even be looking for a sell if it breaks this low. Possibly gets a retracement, and then I'll be targeting discount. Probably wouldn't stay in it too long because, like I said, this pair along with GBP AUD has just been impulsing, hasn't really given any pullback. So that pullback could just result in price targeting the lows, but it's still bullish until it's not. So I'll be looking for any type of opportunity to sell back into discount if the prices can be pushed back down here. All right, and that's all I have for you today. Thank you for joining us.